Hello everybody and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be speaking about a few coins that you can buy right now to make 5, 10, and 20x the amount. So this is what we're going to do. So minimally you can make around 5, and we're going to get into these coins in a little bit later, and that's actually coming because there's a big dip coming this way, and if you buy into this dip that's coming, you can actually make some pretty decent profit. Okay, so check it out. Right now, Bitcoin, and everybody's going to probably get a little annoyed with this, but Bitcoin is probably really going to plummet here soon. And my prediction here is, and everybody, again, I can't stress enough, and it looks great, it looks fantastic, right? Looking at the daily, it looks pretty good considering it started to kind of dip here. But what I'm thinking, honestly, before too long, I would expect it to dip around 52,000. Somewhere along this line, 52, or maybe the most, about right in this area pretty soon. And it even kind of shows a pattern for that too, where you can actually drop still. You can see actually Bitcoin has been kind of going sideways for quite some time. Up until around July 25th, it is actually kind of hanging out there. We got a little bit of pump coming up, of course, breaking that, and then we got that pump initially here about August, and then kind of hung out, and here we are in September, right, and then it pumped up again, but I would expect it to dip in about this area. So what more is really why we are going to buy into these other coins, or why I'm going to buy in these other coins. All right, so the thing is right now, people, when this dip kind of happens, they're totally going to freak out, jump ship, and just completely run away, and they're going to buy into different coins. I don't think anybody is just going to buy a couple of coins and sell out and just completely leave the crypto metaverse, right? I just totally believe that it's not possible. And so it's actually going to make a huge pump in the other altcoins. In the last couple of days, especially speaking about Bitcoin here, people lost money. And that's really kind of what is really kind of focusing this on, right? So why I think this dip? Because people really are going to lose this. Everybody's here to make money, right? We're not children. We're not kind of sitting here just trying to think, oh, it's a game, whatever. But we're here to make money. When you're not taking profits, you're going to freak out, right? And especially if you've taken your life savings, if you've taken your college fund money for your children. This is the kind of thing that is kind of like playing with the market right now. So, and I'm going to show you. Let's take a look, right? One moment. So, all right, look at Cardano. Speaking about this specifically, and we spoke about this before too, and I'm just going to kind of look. Cardano was really big here in September, and it actually kind of crashed right here, it started to kind of really fell out in September, and then it went sideways, which is moving extremely slow and annoying. Moving very slow, and you can see here as well that it's still losing, right? This really ugly candle. Right, and so when we're speaking about like yesterday, we're kind of bleeding out, and this is on the daily, right? It's still bleeding out from this. So this is where we're exactly setting. Going back to Bitcoin, and I just want to kind of show you something here. Going back to Bitcoin, go back. When we're looking at this, people right here, in the past couple of days, they're really kind of screaming on Bitcoin like, hold on, hold on, hold on. And of course, that's basically what you do want to do. But however, a lot of people are wishy-washy, so eventually they're going to change their opinions. And when we do, that's going to be the dip that we're going to see. That's going to be that full crash. I'm not going to say it's going to go to zero, but I'm expecting it to be around 52,000. Again, 53 and a half around. Honestly, I'm going to say 53 and a half to be more precise with you. So 53 and a half, because people, they're not seeing this market kind of right now. They're telling you, hold on, hold on, hold on. But if it dips just a little bit more, it's going to really put ice in pants, and people are going to really freak. And this is where it's going to be, in my opinion, rather paramount. And this is the moment when you're here to make money, not just about holding on to Bitcoin, for example, but when they do this, they're going to buy into these altcoins. And that's your opportunity, or my opportunity, to really kind of focus on this and make some real cash here. All right. Moving on. So when we actually see that dip, these other coins are going to be a good price at this moment, and that's what we want. You don't want to buy into the high right now. You do want to see that dip just at a fairly decent amount to buy into. So you don't want to buy in that high and then like only make like what the skin of a lamb, right? But you actually want the full meat. You want that juicy meat that we have. And so, kind of going into what we're going to speak about today, these coins that we're going to really look at here, these video gaming coins, we are going to speak why. Because maybe not right now, but I would expect around in February that we're really going to kind of be able to take that full juicy profit from it in February. And we're not telling to like buy these coins exactly right this moment, but giving it about a week or so, and that's what we want to do. Give it about a week, just kind of watch and see how the market plays out, especially with Bitcoin and everybody that's screaming to hold on, that actually truly is not going to hold on, but instead just freak out and run for the forest. And we want to see when that starts to take a dip, and we're going to see that price kind of drop, so we can really kind of snatch these up in a fair amount. Bitcoin, however, is in the up. I know what everybody's saying, like, oh, well, Bitcoin's actually doing pretty good, but it's actually technically in the dip. The entire market is up right now, but Bitcoin is kind of falling. And when we really look at Cardano, Cardano somehow managed to really just make nothing. Besides just kind of going sideways, people are losing money instead of making anything. They're just hemorrhaging profits at this moment. Because as you can see, it's like this huge. Honestly, it looks like my heart rate when I'm watching other coins, just up and down, up and down, up and down. And this is where we're at. Of course, like right here. I mean, like, when we see this, it's totally going to like make you a nervous wreck. Let's see. Furthermore, then this is Cardano. And I wouldn't expect anything from Cardano for quite a long time. It looks like it's going to be a very long time that it's rare actually going to see anything. I would expect it to actually drop to around the 10th spot, maybe even lower. Not even drop out of the 10th spot here in coin. Overall, let's take a look at the market that we're having right now, and I'm going to explain to you really what's giving me the idea of why this market dip's coming, right? So you can't just like make an idea without any kind of factual base, right? But people are buying into Shiba, and usually when this happens, because Shiba is kind of a beta coin here, hanging on at 9, it's fairly new, and when people do that, it just kind of shows that really no respect for the market at all, zero, and it is. I believe it's going to make it completely drop down quite a bit, and that's what's going to push us in that dip where you can actually snatch up these tasty coins. The way I see things going, looking at Solana here, the 24-hour price is what 0.81%, right? Of a plus in percentage. The price at 199 for Solana, pretty good in my terms. Now the week forecast here is in the red. Not too great here weekly, but I do think that it's going to actually flip. Looking here, I think it's going to flip Cardano pretty well. So I think it's going to flip Cardano and actually flip the Binance coin and be the second largest platform contract under Ethereum. So keep a close watch for that as well. And another one of my predictions too is looking at XRP. XRP is at $1.07 right now. The 24 hours is in the red too, but 0.66%. Weekly at minus in the red of 406% as well. But this is kind of a risky coin given the fact that they are in the SEC lawsuit. But it does show, honestly, that in my opinion, I think they're going to win this lawsuit, which would be, of course, tremendously awesome. Because if they win this, you're going to see a good bull run coming from XRP. And so when that does, it's going to take off, and I think it has some good potential to make some good money here. Let's take a look at this. So Solana here, yeah, it looks, for me, I think it's going to be pretty great. And let's see, let's take it to the last 3 months here. So Solana, yeah, look, see, it's kind of running here. It's looking great. Honestly, it's looking fantastic. A little slow, a little bit here, but this is the last 3 months. Even taking it to the last month as well, and even the weekly. Still, it looks scary, but this is where we're talking about where it can run from as well, especially after this SEC lawsuit's finished and done and over with. But if they completely win this thing, then I would expect that to completely jump to the sky. So be careful for that. And I'm sorry, this was more about XRP, but Solana is going to be pretty good for this. So it's going to that's very good because of course when the XRP and Solana they're both going to take off here, but XRP is risky and I can't repeat that again because of this. When XRP kind of jumps, I think Solana is going to jump too because they're hanging together. So when I'm telling you that Solana is going to jump with XRP, it's because people are going to buy into this. They're not going to want to do this. So Solana is a good conservative coin to buy into to be a little bit safer. XRP is a risky one because of the lawsuit, but Solana will benefit from this too. That's my opinion. So we'll just have to kind of watch for that as well. So if I had to give you like 2 coins to really kind of throw your money at, it would be Cardano and Solana at this point. So knowing about the lawsuit and stuff, this is going to be the 2 best. All right, and looking too, when we're speaking about another one, Polygon too, it's kind of in the dip. Let's take a look at Polygon. Polygon is in the dip, but it could be pretty good too because there's a lot of things that's coming for gaming. So kind of keep an eye on Polygon because here, I believe in the next few months too, we're going to see a huge bull run with gaming crypto as well. So we're going to see that bull run here in the next few months, and so it's a good idea to be in these coins specifically. Looking at the 3 months too, looking pretty great. Polygon stands at about $2 now, pretty good, but it is kind of in the dip, so we're going to watch for those as well. And this is that dip that I'm speaking about here. That dip's kind of hanging out. You can see this is it here too, so it's in the dip, but it does show signs. Because we kind of had the same thing here as well, and then it started to take off. So in the next few months, kind of keep a watch on that. Now this is the daily. When we look at the monthly, right, kind of where we are, let's take it back to even more, or take it forward. Let's go to a week. This is what it's doing for the weekly. All right, so it does show signs, in my opinion. So keep an eye on that. Some other... the other coins to watch out for too is going to be like Veracity. It's actually jumped a little bit. Livium, they've jumped as well. These have jumped, so kind of watch out for those two. What else do we have? We have a few others that we need to, that we really need to watch for is like Altura. We need to watch for as well as Sandbox. So because nobody knows about gaming right now, but gaming. No one really pays much attention to it, and not all the times the coins are actually doing as well as what they're actually designed for, but I think these are going to kind of stay into the niche here. But because gaming, there's so many cool new things that are coming out now for gaming, so these are really going to play an important role. So I would recommend Veracity, let's see, Sandbox, Altura, and these as well as Polygon. Keep an eye on Polygon. As Solana as well, and of course XRP, we can see these really jump. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for today. Do subscribe, drop a comment below, and I will see you in our next video.